What's up, everybody? Welcome to Talking Again podcast. I am your host, Fidel. This is The TAP. Thank you for tuning in, and please make sure and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to click on the notification bell. You can also find the show on all your popular podcast platforms such as Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or wherever you listen. Let's get this show started. How's work today?
It was actually, I thought it was going to be super late because I had a heavier day.
Mm.
I was done my regular time, actually. Regular time.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
No, I can't officially tell you what I do. I don't want to get in trouble.
Is that your company?
Nope. That's why I'm wearing this and not this underneath. Well, I'm wearing my uniform underneath, but I can't show you what it is.
No, that's good. You're not supposed to. But what's that for?
It's a jacket. I got it for free.
Well, but tell me about Parks Coffee.
Oh, I used to work at Parks Coffee.
Oh, okay.
For like 2 months.
And
then I said, "You guys want your jacket back?" We don't want that nasty ass shit. I was like, "Okay."
Oh, yeah.
I never told them that I didn't wear it because I was working there in the summer. So.
Free
jacket.
Hey, it looks like it's warm.
Well, it works.
Yeah, that's cool. Do they say anything about you advertising?
They don't give us company issued jackets at my other work. So that
means you can wear.
I can wear whatever I want,
even if it has a different brand.
Whatever I want. It's not a competition.
Oh, okay.
Or their competitor.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah.
My guest today, Andres Avendaño, my brother.
AKA the milkman. Oops.
Oh, you can't.
They don't know where. There's a bunch of milk companies.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Southern California. No.
That's right.
We're gonna talk about the Niners. Do you ever? Because I don't advertise that I'm a Niner fan. Like, I do here at my house, but I have shit all over the place. And
I think I posted maybe 2 times, and then people were like, "Oh, all of a sudden."
Yeah.
I was like, "No, I just just because they're winning." I was like, "Well, because they're winning, yeah, I'm not gonna get all excited about them having the crappy ass season."
Yeah. Oh, and then that's when they say, "Oh, well, you're not a loyal fan if you're not posting or if you're not promoting your team the whole time." Well, first of all,
it doesn't make any sense.
No, I mean,
then I'm gonna sound like a Raider fan. No thanks.
Yeah,
Dallas.
I have an issue with that kind of. I mean, to each his own. Everybody, I'm not gonna tell you how you should cheer for your team, so don't tell me how I should cheer for mine.
Exactly.
But I don't see why I need to devote all of my time and effort into one team, and when they lost. Super Bowl Sunday, which was last night. This is recorded Monday, the 3rd. It's gonna air
the day after.
Today, if you're listening today, it's gonna be the 4th of February. But yeah, the day after the Super Bowl. Yeah, it sucks. They lost. Yeah. Fuck, pissed. You know, I wasn't an emotional wreck.
No,
but I was upset because we had it. We were there. And then they lost it.
Yeah,
And sometimes I have a hard time saying we, but yeah, it's my team, it's our team.
We still lost.
Yeah. So, I was upset, but again, hey, it is what it is. So now, my son, right, Vincent, last year goes and jumps on the wagon because you got to remember, okay, all his buddies at school, and he's only 9 years old, so. All his buddies at school, all Rams fans. They got a mixture of fans, but most of them are all Rams fans, right? Because it's LA, the LA team, the young team.
Fine, yeah.
So he goes, "Oh, I'm a Rams fan now." Okay. And then what was that? Todd Gurley, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I like Todd Gurley, right? Because he's on the commercials and all that stuff, and all his friends talk about it.
It's okay. They're 8 and 9.
That's fine. So he goes and he wants to do the Rams thing. Cool, whatever. And then
they sucked.
They sucked, and then we smoked them, and then he's like. Well, maybe I want to be a 49er fan again, And I was like, all right, of course, as a parent, I'm like, hell yeah, let's go, let's do it. But I had to explain to them, and I'm not happy about them losing, of course, the Niners, but them losing, I was able to teach him a valuable lesson last night, and I sat him down because he was really upset after they lost, right? Yeah. We had company over. And,
hey, you know what? We can kind of blame him.
What's that?
Because he liked the Rams and they lost, then he jumped over here, and then now we lost. So
we can. Yeah, we can go the Max Kellerman way. We could do the Max Kellerman way because he's been gone maybe 2 years now.
Yeah.
And ever since they've been gone, the Lakers have been competing a little bit, or not. They're there.
Yeah.
I mean, if LeBron James didn't get injured last season,
they were doing good last season until he got hurt.
Christmas Day,
that was it.
Yeah. So
it is
it's the Kellerman curse. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna put that on him. But I did give him a valuable lesson. I told him, you know, if you're gonna choose this team, it's gonna happen this year.
Yeah, don't be flip flopping.
Yeah, you can't be going back and forth. Now you're old enough to understand, you know. So, it's only been a year, but you know, you're old enough to understand. I go,
2 years. 2 years.
Well, yeah, 2 years. I told him, if this is gonna be your team now, your 49er team, you can't be going back and forth. If they lost, you got to live with that loss too.
Yeah,
just like those Dodgers, you know, when they're losing and they're getting to the World Series and all these people. Well, that's a whole nother episode. We had one already, but you know, everybody's like, I can't believe they're losing and fucking Dodgers this and that. No, come on, they're a badass team.
Yeah,
you wouldn't you want to? Who you gonna rather choose for?
Right. But I think for him in his case with the Dodgers, he loves that sport. So of course his team is really the Dodgers. The 49ers and the Rams wasn't really like it's a team that he cheers for, but I don't think he's like all in it like that.
Well, I'll tell you this comparison would be when the Dodgers lost those 2 World Series, he cried. I mean, he went into sleep crying. Yeah. They didn't want to talk to anybody, just went to sleep crying, and the next morning is when he kind of had to vent a little bit. This loss, he was upset.
But that was it.
Ran to his room, upset, didn't say bye to the guests. They had to go inside to his room, and he was like, And then when he came out, we had that talk, and yeah, I explained to him like, look, still young team, they're gonna be better next year. I mean, they were good. They're
or the same.
How they say up in the north, they were hella good. You know what I mean? But I think I told him about it. He kind of grasped it. He said he's gonna be a Niner fan. Yeah. And he's gonna learn to be a true fan. Yeah. So,
hopefully not. Like, what does it mean to be a true fan? What does that mean?
A true fan is just
it's different for everybody.
Loyal, just loyalty. I think to me that they call them the faithful.
No, I know, but what is a true fan? Can he still go in his room and cry when they don't win and get upset?
Of course.
Is that not a true fan?
That's a true fan.
Or was it a true fan to do what you just did and nothing? All right, they lost, whatever. Just walk away. All right, cool. Live on with my life.
Mm-hmm. No.
You're still a true fan, right?
Yeah. That's the thing. Again, I'm not gonna be the guy that's gonna tell you how to cheer for your team.
Way, yeah.
But a true fan is just being loyal. It's not going back and forth.
Right.
That's what I mean by true fan. Now, with that said, this year I posted something about picking an LA team. I go, you know what? I go, I'm gonna pick an LA team. And then I go, I can't pick the Rams because it's an NFC. That's in the division. I wouldn't do that.
Right.
I'll go AFC and I'll pick the Chargers.
And then they suck.
They still suck, and I'm still gonna pick the Chargers. I've always liked Junior Seau, and I have a Junior Seau jersey.
I've always liked the Chargers. I remember Freddie, San Diego Freddie. Yeah. He would always come and talk crap or whatever back and forth. And I was like, dude, I'm only messing with you, but I actually like them and I do cheer for them and I want them to do good. Yeah. But play 49ers, I'm going for the 49ers.
Yeah. And I'm glad that with that said, I'm glad that the Chargers are moving away from Phillip Rivers.
Are they?
Yeah, I believe they, not publicly, but those are all the rumors, and most of those are all close to 90% true.
Yeah.
And where there's where there's
smoke, there's fire.
There's smoke, there's fire. So if they are willing to move away from Phillip Rivers, which they
probably should,
I don't know if they have a good enough team to where they can just implant a really good quarterback and then all of a sudden they're playoff contenders. You know what I mean?
I don't follow them that much, that often like that, so I don't
either.
Yes or no?
I don't either, and that's probably one of those things where
it is interesting because last year they were really successful
with Phillip Rivers.
So it's not. I mean, they might have had injuries we didn't even know about.
Right. Because again, we don't follow the team like. Yeah. But I think I'm gonna maybe start paying closer attention because I do want to follow an LA team.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So people that were posting all this stuff, negative stuff with me about me, and I was like, all right, that's
haters,
cool. Yeah,
haters.
That's cool. I try not to give them too much clout, so whatever. Yeah. But I don't know. So I guess we're both on the same page with the football thing as far as 49ers and the Chargers, huh?
Yeah.
As far as your LA team?
Even when they were in San Diego.
San Diego too.
They moved here. I'm not going to go watch a game. I don't care.
Yeah.
But rooting interest,
yeah,
I'll choose them.
All right. Well, how did you take the loss?
I was mad, and they just and then I got up, said bye to everybody.
How did you do it?
Maybe it was with this hand. I'm not sure. But I remember.
Wait, do it again. Oh yeah, do it. This guy. All right, go ahead.
It must have been with my right then.
Okay.
It must have been with my right.
Yeah.
Maybe it was I don't know.
All right.
I'm not sure if it was one or two
Okay. For the viewing audience, you guys will get that.
Definitely got it.
The other ones,
I was fist pumping.
Think about it.
Not high. I was fist pumping low.
Yeah, low fist bump. Okay. So,
I don't get upset. I don't know why. I don't have like an emotional investment like that towards it in any sport really. Even with like the team that I like the most, like the Lakers.
Yeah.
The time that they lost the championship to the Celtics, I was upset. I mean, we were watching it together.
Yeah.
Just you get upset. Who cares? I don't play the game.
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid.
Right.
Just go watch it as a fan. I'm not a fanatic like the word fan, but I don't know. I just take it different.
Yeah. No, and that's kind of one of those things where there's a negative and a positive about that. The positive side about that is that the fan base, right, the fanatic, like you just said, it improves the quality of the team. It improves, I mean, so much as far as like just popularity.
Right.
But then you get that negativity that comes with it. Like, and when you say negativity, you got to bring in Raiders, right?
Yeah.
And not to pick on any Raider fans, but some of that negativity will show when you watch like a Raiders versus any one of the rivals, which they have so many. Yeah. Because they're a hated team, just as much as they are loved, they are hated, and you get that negativity. But because they're so passionate about it, about their team, that they can get, rowdy.
Well, they're fanatics. They're fanatics. They're true to the word fanatic. Mm-hmm. Well, they take it to a little too extreme sometimes. Yeah. And I don't take any sport to the extreme. Mm-hmm. Unless I'm playing, then.
Totally different.
You know me.
Yeah. Totally different.
I'm a killer. But again, when the game's over, I'm back to myself.
Yeah.
Like I've gotten to almost fist fights in the game. And then after the game's over, I'm like, all right, back to. The other person still wants to fight. But I'm like, dude, the game's over.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get in your head, and it worked.
Right. Doing that, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. But maybe I just learned to just tune the part where it's just a game and it's over. Once the whistle blows or the siren buzzer goes off, the game's over.
Yeah. I think
I'm not gonna make it be my life. I'm gonna carry it with me to my work.
No. Well, okay, so yeah, like, I'm a fan. I carry that on my sleeves. No. Nah, dude. Like, I don't even post. I don't put stickers of any team in my car on my car, because then you got haters that do vandalism and all that. I don't want that. I've never hung a flag in my house of a team because again, same thing.
Stupid people.
I got neighbors that do it and good for them.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna do it because I've never done it.
I watched the game just down the street. It was at our sister's house, and people were shedding off fireworks like.
Is that you guys over there?
I wasn't setting off any fireworks.
No, I know, but was that in that direction?
We were over there and we were like, what the heck? I didn't even know there was Kansas City fans around here. That's crazy. I was like, good for them. I was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Let them celebrate. I was like, those people are kind of a little crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, so if they wouldn't have won it, what were we going to do with them fireworks?
Wow.
Save them?
Well, here's the thing. What if they were Niner fans and what are we going to do with these fireworks? Carry them until July?
You never know.
Let's just let them, let's get pissed off, get drunk, because they probably were drunk.
Oh, definitely.
And let's just light them up.
Yeah. I was a little buzzed. Never I told you this story.
Oh, right. But you get buzzed with one, maybe two beers. But
hard shots of liquor.
Oh, right. Yeah. Hard shots of liquor. Yeah, no, dude. Like, again, not to beat it like a dead horse, but I'm just not that kind of fan, I guess. And people might give me shit about it, and they don't believe I've been a 49er fan
since the early 90s.
Yeah. We're probably fans in
that I can
the late
remember
80s,
was the
but
early 90s,
but
where I could like tell you which game I saw or whatever.
Right. It wasn't till the early 90s when we got really into it. Like,
yeah, all sports, really, viewing sports. I mean, I didn't really care.
We used to say that we would rather play the sport than watch the sport.
Even my favorite sport, soccer. I love soccer. I hate watching soccer on television. I fall asleep. People laugh at me like, "How do you fall asleep watching the game?" It was like, it's boring watching the game. I'd rather play the game.
Yeah.
Same thing with baseball. It's like, I don't want to watch this long ass game. I'd rather go play it.
Yeah. Oh, I love watching.
Well, now, yeah, but before
when
we
were younger,
I don't want to watch no sports. We had a basketball hoop outside. I'd rather go be playing hoops.
Of course.
And that's all we did.
Yeah.
That's all we did growing up. I think that's why we're not all crazy fans like that.
Well,
we never grew up plugged into the television set watching our team play.
And then our dad wasn't like that either. So he didn't.
Well,
he wasn't.
He is kind of now with the.
Now he's a little bit more. Before he would watch it, and
he wasn't all crazy fan.
Yeah, and he was never like that. So we never kind of experienced that, or you know.
Yeah.
And
that wasn't at the household. So
right, we had cousins that and uncles, but even them weren't fanatics like that. No. You know, I think our family they had we'll geek out and we'll talk shit to each other, but we're not.
No.
Those kind of fans, I guess.
No.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, absolutely not.
So,
and we still, even to the day, we talk crap to one another. But that's all it is. It's like we all know we're shit talking and we're just doing it for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
It's not to be malice or anything like that. So.
All right. Well, that covers the fan part of it, just because the back of this thing just said fan. So I thought about talking about fans.
Authentic fan.
Authentic fan.
You're not an authentic fan.
I'm not an authentic fan. Well, what about the game itself? Did you feel that the 49ers did anything wrong, or
yes, they did,
or anything?
Well, the players, you can't really say the players did something wrong. It's not like they're out there not trying,
right?
So you can't always say that. And as much as you want to fault, the coach for doing this or not doing this or whatever, it's like they got a game plan. The other team's prepared for that game plan, so you can't always do that. But I still think he should have ran the ball with a 10-point lead. Just, if anything else, at least kill some time.
Right.
If you're not going to pick up a touchdown or a field goal, at least you're giving them less time to score.
Right.
That would be the only thing. But I'm not the coach, and I don't coach in that level. So.
Well, and then you see,
it's not for me to make that decision or judge somebody for making that decision.
Yeah. And Kyle Shanahan always had a different game plan. He would always be throwing out different things, different schemes, different, whatever worked. And it's weird that with the 10-point lead,
with a tough team like that.
Typically, what he was gonna do was, we all thought was he was gonna run the ball, run the ball.
The crazy part too is when they interviewed one of the, I want to say it's the lineman that they interviewed at the end of the game. And he said, "Oh yeah, they were killing us with the run." I was like, "Exactly. Why would you not keep on running it down their throat?"
Yeah. Well, it's just like they did the previous game.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, they went away from the run even then, but they had big enough lead that it didn't matter at that point.
Right.
They weren't going to catch up. Green Bay Packers weren't going to catch up.
Yeah. So then I ask you, did the 49ers make a mistake in signing Jimmy Garoppolo to that big ass deal?
No. Not a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the amount of money, but they were going to sign him no matter what.
Yeah,
that's just what the market dictates.
I like him. I like Jimmy G as a quarterback.
He's not bad.
I like him. I don't like the picture that
he's not going to be Mahomes, and you're not going to expect him to do what that kid does.
Yeah.
That kid's
super explosive
awesome.
And just
and I kind of like that they won, because I always root for good players like that, and then of course, my tocayo, Andy Reid.
Yeah,
he finally gets one. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't say that I was glad that they won.
Well, no, I'm not glad that I'm okay with them winning.
Yeah.
Someone's got to win, so whatever.
Yeah. Right.
I wish my team would have won, but
of course
they didn't. So.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a meme that I
makes
saw.
You not a real fan.
You're not an authentic fan on this. There's a meme that I saw with.
By the way, I got one sweater. That's a 49er sweater, and I wore that for 2 weeks straight.
That's an authentic fan right there.
That's right.
Yeah.
I had snots on it and everything, because that baby was just smokers all over.
Right. No hats.
No hats.
I'm a hat guy.
I'm a hat guy too now, but I just don't have a hat.
Oh, okay. We gotta get you a hat.
Anybody wants to get me a hat,
we gotta get you a hat.
Gladly take it.
We gotta get you a hat.
Make it a white one or a black one. I'm not really into the whole red thing.
I like the red.
I like it, but I don't know if I want to wear a red hat.
Yeah.
My sweater's already red, so.
True.
Make it a black hat.
Black hat's cool. I like black hat. I need to get a black hat. I don't have a black hat. A black 49er hat. I don't have a black 49er.
So much for that jersey I was going to get, huh? Dang, did I jinx it then? Maybe it was me that jinxed it. Remember I sent you that jersey, the custom-made jersey?
Yeah. Did you get it?
I didn't.
Oh, good. Well,
I had it on the. I actually had to take it off the cart. I had it on the cart. I was just gonna get ready, push order when they won, but since they didn't,
so then it's your fault. You should have bought that jersey.
I should have bought it.
Yeah.
When I made it even worse.
No, I mean you may have changed the game. The
outcome by buying it.
Yeah. You can tell the audience what you were gonna buy.
I was gonna buy a custom-made 49 jersey that had 6 on it.
Yeah. Because you wear number 6 when you wear your jerseys, and that's your number.
That's my number, so it's a lucky number.
It would have been
apparently
the 6th.
Not so lucky.
The 6th title. Well, again,
the 6th.
You didn't buy it, so we don't know if it was lucky or not. If you would have bought it,
but it's not my lucky number. I just like the number, so it's not necessarily a lucky number.
Yeah. Perception, I guess. Well, that it is what it is. I guess a lot of things could have, would have, whatever, but. It is what it is.
It's sports. That's what's the beauty of it.
The Chiefs.
Sports.
The Chiefs just. Andy Reid played probably a better game, and maybe it was a coaching thing, head coaching thing. Battle.
I mean, the players battle too. So.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you can run it play by
pressure.
Play
I think pressure got to these guys because the defense just wasn't playing the.
What are you talking about? If they would have won, Bosa would have won the MVP. Easily.
Yeah, but
if not, then it would have been Deebo Samuel.
Well, that's offense, but I think our cornerbacks just they weren't. Safety and cornerbacks weren't playing the way they were used to playing.
There was no way they were stopping those guys.
Those guys are super fast, but then you know that they're fast. So you're expecting that they're fast, so then you kind of
those guys dropped those KC guys dropped so many balls.
Yeah,
that was just what. Out of the norm for them.
Yeah.
So there was no way we were going to stop them. The only way we were stopping them was foul them or hold them on the line. And it was a tough one.
Mahomes definitely had pressure, and he felt it. He got hit a few times.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think it just wasn't the same defense, or maybe like you said, the offense was too good that it didn't make it look like the same defense. So
yeah, it's a little bit of both.
Yeah,
that was a tough one.
Maybe we can put we can close the chapter on this one.
I closed it yesterday.
Yeah, move along. No, I did the same thing. I threw on a Dodgers jersey and said, let's ready for the baseball season. But then someone reminded me that we still have the Lakers.
We got the Lakers, buddy. What
are you talking about? I didn't think about it. I should have threw on my
sports team to watch.
I should have thrown on my Lakers jersey, but
right after. I don't think I have mine anymore.
You don't? I still have my O'Neal, and I have my number 8 Kobe.
I have my number 8 Kobe. Yeah. I remember I got it, and then the very next month, he changes it. So I was like,
I have the blue one.
I have the white one. Oh, you do have the blue one. Is that Los Angeles?
Yep. Yeah, that's a dope one. I'd like to take that one to the Dodger game, but when I get the guns out when the sun's out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got to get the guns out first. You got to make them.
I got to produce the guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Right now they're more like just like
they're guns,
barrels.
They're just water guns.
They're water guns. Shit. I gotta get on it. But I mean, how did you take the Kobe Bryant thing? And I know I was
wow. What was I doing?
I guess I should say when you first heard about it.
I was watching the Pro Bowl, and as we know, the Pro Bowl is not that exciting. Right. So I was napping, and then my wife just starts hollering. I freak out because we got 2 little ones at the house.
Right.
And I kind of jump off the bed. And she's like, is this true? Is this true? I'm like, is what true? What are you talking about? She said, Kobe just died in a helicopter. I was like, what? No, it's probably not true.
Yeah.
Where'd you hear that from? It's on the news. What news? Then I go, of course, I grab my phone because that's what everybody does.
Yeah.
And it says TMZ. I was like, well, mind you, I'm still kind of half asleep.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, it's TMZ. Of course it's true. And then it didn't even hit me what the news was. I was just like, yeah, it's TMZ. It's true. Yeah. Let me check the television. And and I think kind of even like the first 3 days.
Yeah.
I was, I guess, in shock still because I couldn't believe it. Like, it didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And it was hard for me to just make any sense of it. Like, no, he's not like a practical joker where he's just gonna come out one day and be like, Sykes.
Right.
Made you guys look.
Yeah.
No. It was weird. It was just like surreal.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have any time to kind of dwell on it a little bit. I was working on some shelves in the restroom, in the bathroom. So I was working all morning with that stuff, and when I got a phone call, and my dad called me. Well, it was a phone call from the house, right, from my mom's house, or our mom's house, and our parents' house, I should say. Excuse me.
That's funny. Remember when we were little or growing up, we would always say my mom, or my dad, to each other.
Well, it's because
and then somebody I think pointed it out one time.
Yeah.
Like, isn't it did you guys have the same dad?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but we've always said it like that.
Yeah.
It's so weird. And
you know why? You know what it is? It's a translation from Spanish to English. So we grew up speaking Spanish, and when we say mi mamá, mi papá, you don't say nuestro mamá, nuestro papá, because it's improper. It's improper.
Is it?
Or I mean, it's too proper, and we speak improper Spanish.
Oh, okay.
So
damn Mexicans.
Yeah. So we're from here, Mexicans
either way,
in LA
Mexicans.
Or in California.
We were taught by some damn Mexican.
Yeah. So we would say me, papá. So the translation is mine, right? So
yeah.
But it sounds very territorial, like
right.
It's mine. But yeah, anyways, our parents. I got a call from our parents' house. Tu papá.
And now I just jokingly say your mom. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Like your mother's calling you.
Right. Yeah, but who doesn't do that? So no. So back to that. So I get a call from our parents' house, and when they call, like they don't call me that often.
From the house?
From the house, yeah. So when they call, it's like, okay, something happened, or not something happened, but there must be something going on. So I answered, and my dad's like, hey, did you hear about Kobe? And I'm like, no, what happened? And he's like, Kobe died. And I go, what do you mean he died? Yeah, he died. They're saying he died in a helicopter. And I'm like, are you sure? He goes, yeah. And as I was talking to him, right away, same thing, take my phone out, and I check, I don't know, you didn't say what source you used, but I went to Instagram.
No, I just Googled, and it showed me. It showed it on TMZ.
Yeah.
So that's when I said, I was like, oh, it's TMZ. They don't report false things.
Yeah. Well, I went to Instagram, and the first picture that popped up, I don't even know who. I wish I would remember who posted it. It was a TMZ screenshot of whatever. Yeah. And with that information, then I went to the Google to try to see if I can. And then my dad, mind you, my dad was still on the phone, and my dad, not yours, my dad was still on the phone.
That's why we look so different.
So right. So I just told him, like, I just literally said, oh yeah, it's true. And then he goes, see? And then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna finish up these shelves. And then he's like, all right. Like kind of like in a little bit like in shock. Like I think he thought I was gonna break down or something. I don't know. And I was like, all right, because we're like you said, we're big Laker fans, and we really we grew up watching Kobe. He was our Jordan.
Yeah.
So, I was like, oh, okay, all right, yeah, well, it's true. So, all right. And he's like, okay, pues te cuidas. And I was like, all right, take care. And that's it. And then I went about, and then so Lily heard me talking to my dad, and
she didn't know either.
She didn't know either.
Well,
we were doing stuff around the house. And when she heard me, and then she was checking too, right? Probably social media. And she goes, it's true. And then that's when I was like, oh yeah, it is true. And again, we were busy, and we just didn't have time. We just kept working, and all the notifications coming in, all the text messages are coming in from relatives, and yeah, that's why when we got on that group message, I was just kind of like, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just me being able to compartmentalize that. It didn't really affect me that much. Like I was just like, that's really bad. It really fucked up, but God, like who would have thought? Just surprising and shocked, right?
Yeah,
and
it wasn't.
Of
course, you get all the other reports start coming out.
Well, it wasn't until I heard that Gigi part, and I was like,
I first heard that it was all 4 kids. Someone said, I was like, what?
Someone said all 4 kids, and I'm like, that's
and then the guy reported on. I want to say it was on MSNBC.
Mm-hmm. Rick Fox?
No. It was somebody was on the news, and then he was on the phone with somebody, and that guy that was on the phone is the one that said, and I think all 4 girls were in there with him. Yeah. I was like, fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
And I think that's when it was just like, and I kind of just like sank, like, why?
Yeah.
And that one was just like, it hurt. And then when I found out it was just, doesn't matter if it was one or all of them. Right. It was still just crazy.
Yeah.
I have a 13-year-old. And the crazy part is 3 years ago, she was in 5th grade, so I guess Gigi was also in 5th grade.
Yeah.
They had the first ever Mamba League for elementary kids, and my daughter was playing there. Bridget was playing there, and on the championship game, which was the last, I think it was only like 7 schools that were participating at the time. It was really small, and they asked everybody to go up on the stands.
Yeah.
We were playing at a college, like a community college. They asked everybody, "Oh, can you guys please get off the floor, get off the stand?" And I turned it over to, and I love Kobe. He's one of my favorite players. I turned over to Jennifer and I said, "Kobe's coming." She's like, "No." I was like, "Kobe's coming." She's like, "No, why would Kobe?" I was like, "This is his league. Why would he not come? Why would they kick everybody off of the floor and say, go to the stands and you can't go?" I was like, "I'm going to the bathroom." She's like, "Why?" I was like, "Because I didn't get a chance to see it."
Yeah.
So anyways, she was on the floor because the kids got to stay on the floor. She was on the floor, and then sure enough,
as a Bridget
was on the floor, so she got to see him. I don't know if they talked or whatever, but she got to meet him. They kind of just waved. They were pretty close, and not close, and she wasn't too far from him when they were walking, so they waved or whatever. And then the school where we live at, the school right across the street, both of the teams, the boys and the girls, they both won and had the same coach. And that guy took pictures and stuff. And I'm a friend of his on Instagram, so I always get to see his posts up there. He got to shake his hand and stuff. Yeah, it was crazy because there was so little then, 3 years ago. And then because of that, I kind of started following her a little bit, not like directly like a stalker following, but following her story.
Yeah, we get in this. You have 3 daughters, so yeah.
And Bridget did too. She had her on Instagram as a friend, or she followed her as a friend there, and so she's the one that took it kind of hard.
Yeah,
Bridget did.
Right. No, I was gonna ask you how she took it.
Yeah, and that kind of shocked me, and then I think that kind of hurt me a little bit more. Just realizing, dude, we're constantly, because she plays softball. It's like maybe 3, maybe 4 times out of the week.
Yeah,
we're out somewhere, either at practice or some kind of fielding or conditioning, whatever. It's like you never know.
Oh yeah,
you never know. You're just out with your kid doing. Yeah, they're at a higher level in a helicopter, but I mean, I could be walking.
Of course,
anybody could be walking, taking your kid to go do something that you guys love. And I think that's when it started to kind of affect me a little bit more. Like, dang.
Yeah. Like the reality of
what happened.
You know, like no matter how much money you have, how much fame you have, you know, what status you carry.
Yeah, it can be anybody.
Yeah.
It can be anybody, and it affects not just them. And I mean, look at afterwards, how many lives he touched. You know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's not just the immediate family. Yeah. And even the other families too. I mean, turned out one of the ladies was from Whittier. The moms.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sarah.
The trainer?
No, it was the mom and
there's 3 children, right? Three girls and
Sarah Chester. I want to say Sarah Chester.
Okay, that's the one that was just the mom and the daughter.
Yeah, the mom went to Lucerne High School, which is in Whittier.
Wow.
And a friend of ours posted that she knew her too, and it's kind of the same thing. They were following the daughter's story as well, and because they know Kobe and all that.
Yeah,
it's just like, dang, it's a small world.
Yeah. It's crazy. It is shocking, to say the least. But it's still, I still haven't, like I've been super busy and I don't know if I haven't had time to mourn, or maybe just
just stop and just
stop and really like take it in.
Yeah.
I've had this
and let it go.
Yeah. Well, no, I've had this conversation with several people. And I never get that feeling of like, I don't know. Like the last time I really cried was when our aunt died.
Yeah.
And I don't remember doing that ever. Like I just don't know. I don't know. I don't have it in me, I guess. It's weird. But
because we were raised to be tough.
Maybe. But
and hold it in. Not so much tough. I think just hold it in.
Yeah, but it's not hard. It's not hard for me to hold it in.
You don't have girls, so the sensitivity just.
But I have children.
Comes right out.
I have. Well,
yeah, it's a little different.
Maybe I guess different. I don't know. Yeah, because I don't have girls.
It's a little different.
Yeah,
because you got to be a little bit more.
I can't use the hashtag girl dad.
You cannot. I got you on that one.
Yeah,
cannot use.
I can't use that one. So, but Yeah, rest in peace, Kobe, Gigi, and all the others that lost their lives that day.
Yeah.
But to me, I pictured it as or when I immediately thought of Richie Valens. And I shouldn't say immediately. I saw a meme, and it was Robert, or what was his name?
Yeah,
Bob, not Robert. What the fuck says about Robert?
Technically, it is Robert.
Yeah, well, Bob. It was Bob, and the Richie, but the Kobe, right? And when I saw that immediately, after I saw that immediately, I thought Richie Valens.
Right.
He died in an airplane crash. He was an idol back in the day. And back in the day, I mean, like, he was beloved by people in LA, especially because he was from LA, and probably worldwide. I mean, I don't know if he was. I mean, he was young, but
I don't think worldwide yet. But.
Well, I mean, he was probably one of those. See, we weren't around obviously back then, so we don't know. And I haven't talked to anybody that was around that time, but I can imagine that that's kind of how maybe the world stopped for. And I keep saying world, but maybe the country. I mean, was.
You also have to remember it's different times. There was no way he was going to be as famous as Kobe because of social media.
Of course. I'm not trying to compare the
I know
the two fames, but okay, we just say LA. Let's just say LA.
No, I think what you're talking about is you saw it more obviously now with Kobe because you can just express anywhere, and everybody can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, you could express it, but not too many people are going to see it.
No,
you're only going to be a televised. Locally.
I'm only going off the movie La Bamba, obviously.
Of course. What else? That's what I'm going off.
Okay,
but no, stupid.
I mean, I've never seen it. I wish I'd never seen it like a documentary of.
There is
Richie Valens.
It's YouTube.
Oh,
but
note to self.
I forgot what I was going to say.
The
impact.
Yeah.
If someone were to record it, it's not going to get the same play as it is 2020. Obviously.
Yeah. True.
It's not going to go viral.
Yeah.
So it was only locally.
Right.
And maybe nationally, but in certain areas.
Definitely like locally. So LA would stop for that time.
Probably.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it totally sucks, but they canceled that Clippers game that they were supposed to have. Oh, I'm sorry, they postponed it. They'll still have it. And then they played again
Friday. With the remembering Kobe and all that.
Yeah. What'd you think about that?
I didn't get to watch it. I was working. I work Fridays.
YouTube.
I recorded it, but I haven't watched it yet. Oh wait, did I watch it? I got home late. I think I played it back. I don't remember all of it.
Yeah, it was a celebration.
I think I saw. Yeah, it was. I was also listening to it at work, but since I'm doing my work, right. I didn't catch the whole thing in a straight sequence.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if I saw it after when I got home. I want to say I did.
I guess it doesn't matter at this point, but
I heard the LeBron speech on the radio, but I don't remember seeing it.
Yeah. Okay.
So maybe I fell asleep before that.
Could possibly. But yeah, it was definitely a celebration. It wasn't I don't think
I found out today because I listen to ESPN radio.
Yeah.
All the time.
Right. Because
I drive a truck and it gets boring sometimes. I would listen to it anyways. They were saying that all the players on the Laker roster played in the first half.
Oh, really?
Even if it was just for a little while, they all were in the game.
Yeah.
So that was just the way that the coach Frank Vogel was just letting them kind of get their little moment.
Yeah.
To just either just not to vent. That's not the word. Not to vent, but
just to like memorize
they got to get it out of their system.
Commemorate.
They can't just sit on the bench and they were there as they're basketball players. So
yeah.
Just in order for them to get past it all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I think the guys were emotional. Like when they're, obviously during the video, the tribute, they were all emotional. So, watching all that and the tribute and it had to have been a little hard for them to play, but the professionals or athletes, they're gonna go out there and play and perform.
They're people too, though.
But
they got feelings.
Yeah. Do you think that affected the game or do you think the Portland Trailblazers are that good?
Damian Lillard was gonna score. Damian Lillard was on a tear and has been on a tear, so he was gonna get his points. The problem was Hassan Whiteside gets 30+ points. That should never happen.
No, not especially.
And that's why we lost.
Especially with our big guys.
So yes, absolutely affected.
Yeah,
because they wouldn't let. I don't think a center has gotten that many points on us this whole season.
No.
And for that guy to do it, who averages 17 points, if that, a game?
Yeah.
So it affected.
It did, yeah.
And what didn't Howard foul out in the third quarter?
Yeah. No, was it? It was the third quarter, was it?
Or close to foul.
Or maybe, I think he had 5 in the third quarter.
Then, so, by that point, they just took him out. They didn't play the fourth.
Yeah, and then that's funny that you bring that up because Dwight Howard had a that so-called beef with Kobe Bryant, but I think he's actually said that Kobe Bryant kind of lit a fire on him a little bit, and then it was one of the, or maybe ignited the flame.
Yeah, I think he started to burn his toe, and then
and eventually
get to his corazon after 5 years.
Yeah, but yeah, but I know, it definitely had to affect him.
It affected everybody.
Yeah,
affected everybody.
Yeah, and his play. So I don't know. We'll see. What do you think the Lakers, as we bring the show to a halt? What do you think the Lakers season is going to look like now after maybe All-Star break?
I don't think they're going to make a trade. I don't think they need to make a trade unless the obvious one is there, which is Andre Iguodala.
Yeah.
If it's not there, they shouldn't trade for anybody.
Yeah.
There's nobody out there. I don't think. They were talking about that guy from Sacramento, Bogdanovich or something like that.
Yeah. Well, they're talking. They're talking a Kuzma trade.
Yeah, but you got to Kuzma for that guy for Bogdanovich is you can't do a straight up trade. So they
it's got to be. Else. Yeah, it's got to be.
Kuzma doesn't make that much money.
Yeah, no, they're talking.
And we don't have any picks to give away because we gave them all away.
Yeah, they're talking. Trading
hopefully,
couple of players.
I found out, or they said that what's his name?
Collison.
Darren Collison. They're waiting for him to pick, so he's just gonna pick. So it's like, they're not gonna try and entice him to come.
Yeah,
it's a perfect pickup. It's a free agent.
No, I think he's coming. I think he's coming. And a lot of people are confident that he's coming to the Lakers, and I don't see why they're not enticing. I think they are, and they have.
Yeah.
And they're just waiting for him to decide.
Yeah.
But I think they have. I don't think. I mean, if you think Robert, I said right? Rob, or just Robert? Rob.
What are you talking about? Who are you talking about?
The GM.
Oh yeah. You said Robert.
I know. I keep saying Robert, instead of Bob or Rob.
Who's Robert? Fidel. Who's Robert?
Don't get me started on Robert.
All right.
Fucking Robert.
Goddamn Robert.
Did you see that?
What?
Okay.
Oh, I saw you open your mouth pretty wide, and then you said Robert.
Oh, hey. I think Rob definitely had to have talked to him and his team and got him to
his team. Oh, I don't think he has a team. I don't think he has an agent.
No?
Probably not.
Okay, well maybe. I'm pretty sure he does.
I don't think so.
I'm sure he has his people.
Nope.
I'm sure Rob had to talk to his people.
Nope.
Okay, well,
his wife, his people.
That's people.
That's right. That's person.
People.
His wife.
That's his wife and his agent, manager. That's people. So
you're right.
Yeah. So after talking to his people, I'm sure all he has to do is make his decision, which a lot of people are. I'm no damn expert or nothing like that, but a lot of people are saying.
I'm an expert.
Oh, you're an expert. So a lot of people are saying that it's almost a for sure thing. It's just kind of waiting around.
Kind of like with the Dodgers and Mookie Betts.
Yeah, it's funny that I was thinking. I was thinking that because
you said it's for sure.
Yeah,
an expert thing.
and right now that's the narrative with Mookie Betts going to the Dodgers.
A for sure thing.
But there's that talk about him with the Padres too, and but I don't. The Padres don't have that much money to give away since
theirs is more of a gamble.
Yeah.
Ours is more of a actual deal.
Yeah.
It's an actual deal. There's a reason behind it. It's not just let's try throw something, see what sticks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it'd be really good pickup to get Mookie Betts. I mean, shoot, who wouldn't want Mookie Betts? One of the top 3 player, I think, in the league right now. So, right away, you're in contention again. And then it's not like the Dodgers don't have a good team. They already have a team that's probably going to compete for the postseason anyways.
That's exactly what I heard. Yeah.
So they're
already the favorites. Now they're going to be even more favorite.
So the odds are just better for us.
Yeah.
If they do make that trade. So
sounds like it's done.
It still looks like our teams are gonna have a good season.
Hopefully.
So with the end of the Lakers, well, again, we still haven't even got to the All-Stars yet, but
we're more than halfway there.
And it looks positive. Niners are gonna come back strong next year. Young team. They're gonna the Niners.
Well, the Niners.
Yeah.
I heard you say Manny. I was like, Manny.
No, the Niners. The Niners are going to come back strong again next year. Yeah. They're going to they'll do the same thing. Hopefully have the same kind of year, same kind of season, and just be ready for that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And again, it wasn't like they got slaughtered. They just a couple things that they could have done a little different. Like, let's 3
touchdowns in the fourth quarter.
Well, let's not talk about that last interception.
That's kind of important. I don't really care about the interception. Yeah. I mean, the interception didn't really matter. It was the fact that you gave up 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
In the third quarter, and you didn't realize that team was hot in the second half.
Well, they just thought that their defense could stop them, and
nobody stopped them so far.
Yeah.
This whole year.
But yeah, the Dodgers, the Lakers.
Hey, we said we weren't pissed off about this, right?
No. I'm not mad. That's not no.
That was the last one.
We're good. Yeah. So, anyways, that's the end of the show.
That was the show.
That's the show. Do you have anything else to say?
No, nothing else.
You want to plug anything?
No.
Your Insta, Twitter, or your face?
You could do the Instagram.
Your social face.
A626. That's my Instagram. You could check that out.
Yeah.
Go check out my daughter's page, Bridget A626, I think.
Yeah.
She's a softball player.
Yeah.
She's got some good stuff up there.
There you go.
Always support her.
All right.
Local kid from Whittier.
But originally from
West Covina. And Covina.
All right. Well, there you have it. Hopefully this was a fun show. I know it kind of ended it like,
but the Lakers are going to win the championship this year, so it's a happy note. And then after that, they're going to follow. The Dodgers are going to follow.
Yeah.
Boom.
So go Lakers, go Dodgers, go Niners.
Yep.
Go Trojans. And that note.
Whoa, hold on a second. Did you say go Trojans?
Yeah.
Hold on. I didn't even know it was coming here, but check this
out. What?
Go Trojans. You can kiss my ass with that. Go Trojans. Look at that. Boom.
Whatever.
The Bruins, baby.
Yeah, Confucian.
All
right, well, thanks for coming on.
All right.
It was fun.
I actually did know I was coming.
Yeah, this guy. Talking Again podcast. This is your host, Fidel. That's Andres. The Tap. We're closing out the Tap. Adios.